Dan here, DD Speed Shop.
What are you doing today, Dan?
Trying to sort out the parts order I did wrong.
Well, why did you do it wrong?
The DD Speed Shop way?
Inexperience.
Okay.
Dan, if there's one thing you wish you could do better, what would it be?
Welding.
Should have said girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Hey!
I was trying. She's within striking distance of me right now.
After I get this off, it's gonna be real
You don't
close
wanna
up
put
to
it-
your face now.
I don't know how to use that thing.
Also, I'm perfect.
You're a hassle.
She's a hassle.
She's a hassle.
Dan here, DD Speed Shop. So, today I think we should be able to fire this thing up. Actually, parts came, so I got a AC Delco reman alternator, so that's pretty sweet. We open up these plug wires. They are 10 mil plug wires. They're comically large. Is there just a...
What even is that?
Whoa. Wow. Is that like a solid core deal, or what is this thing?
Oh no, it's not even. Look at this.
Or did it not... Oh, that's not part of it.
That's what. But instead of stripping the core.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
So anyways, we have to cobble a few things together. You gotta keep that old boot though, it'll probably be pretty big.
No, I got the new boot.
Is it gonna fit? Oh yeah, that'll be good.
That's just for the new.
So what happened is, of course, we're just going through miscellaneous crap. I have a coil with the wrong end on it, so Josh is gonna make a different end up, which we had, so that's perfect. We got some oil for the transmission. Alternator, what else I got? A belt. I might have a miscellaneous belt, or else we'll peel one off. The Nomad's actually apart already. We should be able to dump this thing together. All we gotta do, plugs wires, dump coolant in it. I gotta hook up the oil pressure gauge and a coolant temp, which I think I have one inside. I think it's on the ground. The dog's been stepping on it, so maybe I'll go get that. And then really, if we have that taken care of, we'll hot wire it. Obviously, there's no wiring in this thing, and the Muromatic's taped in the other car, so we'll have to do it with some janky wires and stuff, but we should be able to run it, set the timing, and yeah, it'll be pretty exciting. Pretty good day. And once that's all taken care of, I found, well, Josh dropped off inner fenders, so we can decide if we want to put those in. It may require some plumbing of the brakes differently, because I just did whatever I wanted there. So I'm assuming the inner fender is going to go in there. But realistically, the inner fender is probably going to be handy, because a battery hold down will need something there. So that's a bit of a hassle. But anyways, let's get this distributor going. And I got to pull up my phone, because I don't know the firing order of a small block Chevy. I look it up every time. And we'll get it all dialed together. You don't know it either. Don't judge me.
No, but you're the small block Chevy guy.
That's why Google's here. All right, the screwdriver, and we'll get back to work. So what we're going to do is I have the distributor marked. The rotor is currently pointing at it. And then this is number 1. So if I put this all together like that, that's going to be in the ballpark of correct timing. So I'm going to lock that down. And there's no 9/16 wrenches. Here it is. It's the worst one.
Why do we only find the worst one?
Well, because I use all the good ones. I forget where I put them. But the worst one's always usually pretty close. The fact that it's out and on the ground means you've really been accomplishing something. So we'll just kind of snug this. I also could have used Murr's distributor wrench, which I've stolen. But that's locked into place. And now we can start getting our plug wires dialed together. I think I have a coil hold down somewhere. Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Always have to go.
Left. Yeah.
Mint. So we have our plug wires. This is that universal 10 millimeter racing set. I put, again, the Amazon cheapy boots on it. So we'll just start with the long ones to go to the front of the motor, and we'll end up with what's short. And life will be just grand. So let's get down together on that right quick here.
There's so much talking. Do some work.
I don't want to do work today.
I'm just so impressed that you spent your whole budget on the distributor.
Well, you have an $800 distributor and $40 plug wires.
Yeah, it's a little backwards. I don't usually see it being done that way.
I wouldn't say these plug wires are great, but they're getting the job done. But they're a little different for sure. You kind of snap into place. So some of these are a little. Number 3 is going to be a pain. I see that being a burner. This is. Build your own spark plug wires. Don't be like DD Speed Shop. 6.
You can build your own?
Yeah.
You just need a set like that, set hangover.
Yeah. The kit we're using.
The kits that are robbing to make this one work.
Is actually just a kit to use them properly.
So why aren't we just using that?
Yeah, it's more time consuming. I don't know. I honestly.
It takes more patience.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's what Josh is here for.
Josh is here for that because he is the patient guy. That's why he's doing that. My plan was to tape a bolt and just change it, but this is just like dropping a distributor. Do it right. 6.
Didn't we end up bumping it anyways to drop it in?
Yeah, that was a lesson for everybody that watched it.
Yeah. You're welcome. Just bump her over. That's how Murr would have done it, so you know it's right. Ooh, this might be tight. Oh no. These wires, they look like spaghetti. Like they're just ridiculous. 3, 4, and then 8.
Oh, the firing order.
Yeah.
Look at that.
When you're not very bright, that's what you do. Wow, this one's gonna be way too long. Just loop it around. These will be semi-permanent temporary. Call it that. So we'll double check, make sure this is correct, and then zip tie out of the way.
Did you even put that one on?
No, I just kind of placed it close. They're all kind of just sitting on there because you really got to get in there and snap them on there. And I've learned that as I'm talking to the camera, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to do this. So we're going to go back, and if I have a plug wire in the wrong spot, I'll do it on my own instead of putting the throw bearing in backwards.
But everybody really likes to tell you
Yeah.
that you did it wrong.
Yeah, well, I do like helping out the internet as much as I would like to do it wrong all the time. It is very time consuming. You have to take it all apart for no friggin' reason. Are you ready to just put a bolt in here yet and call it a day? Or
No,
did you
that's just a brake lead.
Good one. Actually, there's some in the other shop. On the top shelf there. Okay, so Josh is trying to tame these spark plug wires. We got the, what do we got? Alternate, or oil pressure's hooked up. Temp is hooked up. So I think all the plugs, we should be all plugged up for cooling system. So, this is awkward. Hang on, I'm just gonna go for it.
Hey Josh, could you explain water wetter to me again?
It's wetter.
Why is it wetter?
Because it is.
Just makes it wetter. So this thing has stat in it and everything. Actually, the lower rat hose was in the pile of junk Josh dropped off. Doesn't sound like anything's hitting the ground. My shoes aren't wet. I think we're gonna probably put in 2 jugs of coolant and 1 jug of water because I have 2 jugs of coolant.
What does coolant do?
It cools. In the summertime, it keeps the motor cool.
Like, much like how water wetter keeps water wetter.
Exactly. And then, jeez. But more than anything, in the northern hemisphere, this just won't freeze. And if it freezes, it cracks blocks or pushes out every freeze plug in a Bricklin. And it's a hassle to put it all back together. So, this is a pretty big radiator too, actually, for this thing.
So wait, you do coolant and not antifreeze?
It's the same thing.
Oh,
But in the summertime, it keeps coolant. In the wintertime, it's antifreeze.
but it's the same thing,
Yes.
but just different names.
It's the same thing, it's just different ways of calling it, but yeah. Okay, yeah, well that didn't leak. So you can go inside and fill this up with water. And
You could say please.
please, yeah, actually people say in the comments I'm mean to you. I don't know, it's my shtick. I'm actually super nice to you, but I'm just a little rude on the videos for aesthetics. This one too.
2 water jugs.
Well, I don't want, I want to save you the trip. So you'll do that. I'll put the water pump, or nope, that would be the alternator. I got a brand new alternator. We'll just hang that in there. Hopefully I have a belt just so it's kind of spinning the coolant around. So we get that taken care of, and then once that's done, all we gotta do is wire up that coil, and we gotta put oil in the transmission, tighten up the clamps on the exhaust, and it should be ready to fire. Oh, get gas in it, and hook up the fuel tank. There's a few steps left.
Maybe they even stole the gas from out back last night.
Oh yeah, it's right beside your truck. Think it's still there?
Yeah, it was this morning.
Oh good. I hate to have to do another video complaining.
Yeah.
The construction companies in Winnipeg would steal my stuff. Okay, give me jugs of water.
My hands are full. You have to turn off the camera.
Meow. Well, we got something going on here. It's got power. So there's a lot of funky wiring. We have it just off a booster pack and whatnot. So Josh will have to crank the thing over. Where's the gas can? Where did I put it? We put some gas in the back. It was a little bit sketch.
Over there.
Oh no, it's right here. This little deal here. So we got timing light hooked up. So we got that all taken care of. I'm thinking it should just run, but we'll see what happens. Hang on, get this filled up. Little gasoline. I guess we could have been a little bit more prepared. What's the fun in that though? Well, this is pretty old gas. I think it'll just fire off and suck right up to the front. That's the real issue, is we're gonna have to pull it all the way to the front. Okay, get this dialed together. So we're gonna try and put 37 degrees, I guess, in this thing, ish. So, all right, that really matters. We got oil and transmission. Should be good. See what it does. Ran mint. Oh, cap wasn't on.
Should put the cap on.
Wait, I'll try to get it a little. Try it again. Just got no fuel. It's bubbling up. I don't see anything in the sight yet. It's got, okay.
Oh,
Gasoline. I think it's up here.
oh, damn.
That's not even me. That's, let's go ahead and blame it on John Cecil. They gave us a carburetor that wasn't, we did no checking. Therefore, it has nothing to do with me. That's not bad. Did it pick up, oh, it picked up fuel even. It's in the filter.
Oh yeah, perfect.
That was fast.
We should have watched these, the push blocks here, but.
I mean, worst case, it blows.
Well,
they're
worst case is
they're
it
push locks, aren't they?
Yeah, the push blocks.
And it's only carbureted. Yeah, they're up. Seems kind of vacuum leaky. It's got the right timing in it and stuff. There's no, the carburetor has no vacuum leaks. There's no plugs I'm missing on the intake, eh?
I'm just looking.
It seems like it's not happy. This is the exact same setup it was running with.
Is he running all cylinders?
Guess we'll, do I have my little thing here? Let's check. 300, 400, 400, 380. Oh, yeah, it's 380, yeah. That side's look good. Man, these plug wires, though.
They're fine.
400, 300, 300. Yeah, back one's a little light. Oh no, 400 there. Yeah, I think sounds like it's running on all of them. It's a little different.
You want to do a vacuum, like do a little bit of a spray down on it? You think we get running smooth enough
I
to do
can't
that?
imagine, because all it has is the carburetor. It just needs to run a little more. Got no choke or nothing on it. It is chilly. Let it rip, see what happens. Kind of coughed a little of the carburetor right there. Oh, you want there's oil pressure? Sounds pretty good. Those mufflers sound pretty good. This thing sounds pretty rowdy. That's awesome.
Hey, you're not gonna want to get rid of this.
No, I don't want to get rid of it. Wow, that sounds good. It's almost like John knows what he's doing. So it needs a little bit of tuning, but otherwise, what's it leaking from?
I think it's that inverted flare. Maybe I got to
Oh,
take
yeah.
a little bit more.
It is for sure.
Maybe it's not big.
No. Oh, this is also not probably the plan.
It's not even a fire hazard.
It's all
How many
this.
car fires have you had here? They're like,
Carb fires?
yeah, where everything's bad.
This thing sounded good. All right, well, we'll mess with this a little bit, and then really we'll just let it idle. Because this thing sounds wicked at idle. This motor, that exhaust is good, man, I'm telling you. Whatever that kit ready to go. And actually, it's got a bit of a clickety-clack, but, I mean, A, solid lifter motor, but B, I don't have enough clamps. I didn't say that. I think the front pipe is meant to be welded, and I didn't weld it before I put it on. I thought I would just have enough clamps, so I'm missing 2.5 inch clamps, and all I have is 3 inch, so we'll have to run to the parts store and get some 2.5 inch clamps, but That's a pretty sweet win. Other than the comical plug wires, and I really have trouble seeing the timing tab there. I gotta see if I can put a little light on it. See what is. Oh no, that is 0. I think I had it pretty much nailed. So I have a dial back timing light. So all I do, like that, is I put it back so it's 37 degrees retarded. So when you wick this thing up and it's got all the timing in it, the balancer should say 0 and that'll be 37 degrees. I'm pretty sure 37 is what this thing liked. We'll have to look at the video again. Made the most power at that. So, was that loose, that fitting, or is it kind of?
It took more.
Really shouldn't have to be that crazy though. Guess we'll see.
Flare, I guess.
Inverted flare.
Gross.
It could be what's a Delco pump?
Doesn't mean much anymore.
Come on. Want fire again? We got to put I disconnected the coil there. We'll fire it up and we'll double check the timing now that I have the mark exact. He's got to clip that onto something. Is that still touching the header?
No.
I mean, a little touching the header's okay. It's a lot of touching. Yeah, I tried bouncing on that and it started grounding itself, so it was bad. You can just go on the alligator clip there, your mint. Oh. See, it's a hassle.
Man, this is terrible. Why are you doing this? This isn't even fun.
You can't rest it like that. It's going to cause issues. Oh yeah, tape it. That way when it's a real issue and there's a fire, we have to untape it. I blame Murr for only making me one Murromatic, and it's in the 57 as the set of keys. Oh, come on. That's fine.
Definitely not your shoddy mechanic.
Is that good? Nothing's touching?
Sure.
Too badly?
Yep.
Okay. If you just probably, if you run power right to that all-thread rod, you can just bang it off that to start it.
Yeah.
I think the timing's way out. It's on, you know how that balancer has the double marks?
Yeah.
It's the double marks that are showing up there. But are they before or after? I don't remember what it was.
No, I think we were right on the line of the normal one, weren't we?
Yeah, that's when I set it up. Let's try that. I didn't like that. Maybe it's going to go the other way. Nope. Didn't like that one either.
A little less.
Big changes here. Doesn't really make any sense. not bad. Sounds good. It's actually not even too loud. Like we're in the garage, it's not even that bad.
Burning not bad too, a little rich, but
Yeah. We had it all tuned exactly like this on the dyno, but play with it a little bit. I wanted to get a O2 for it. Sounds good. Here, hold this, I'll give it a couple of ramps.
this thing is not performance.
Well, I think we're done. It's puking oil everywhere. We don't have any breathers in it and stuff like that. Come back to the front here. Oh, as long as the coil's undone, we can let it all just sit.
I just didn't want it to rub against anything here.
Oh yeah, I really should have plugged this breather. It really,
Yeah, let's make it a mess.
I mean, it's worth it. It's pretty badass. This thing sounds wicked. Go buy yourself a motor from a drag week aficionado. It sucks paying them, but on today, it's fun. Also, well, we got some rinky-dink stuff here on the alternator. I had a belt, but we don't have the bolt going to the back, so it's a little whatever. But it wicked up to like 4 or 5 grand there and didn't blow off, so that means it's fine for now. So yeah. Oh, okay, I'm leaving it on a high note. We have to go through and clean all that crap that Josh dropped off. And yeah, sorry buddy, go through all that. But then we could check gears and all that sort of stuff. But that'll be a future video. We can't give it to y'all right now, so maybe the wheels will turn on the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below, please, and I will see you on the next video.
Check out ddsppeedshop.ca.
What Danny said.